Hello everybody. I can't actually believe that I'm making this video, and hopefully you might be able to see enough of what the subject matter is behind me while I discuss it actually. Now then, the sort of naughty boy in me, and my sometimes referred to as wicked sense of humour, might tempt me to sort of say behind me here is a pipeline Norton aimed at competing with Royal Enfield's rather popular Interceptor and GT 650 twins. But if I said that, I'd really be speaking about 60 years too late, really, because this was a prototype in or around 1965, and it's one of, I believe, two running examples of machines with this unit 650 twin engine, the prototype engine fitted, that currently or ever existed. And yep, we got one of them right here behind us, and this is just a little sort of introduction to it. Obviously it's come here for me to do a little bit of work on, and basically by the time this video is released, this bike will have gone from here. This video will self-destruct in 3 minutes. Now, obviously, I wanted to keep it rather low-key that I had this thing here, and it's been an honour and a privilege to be asked to work on it, really, because I've read about these things and actually remember seeing pictures in a magazine, years ago, showing detail of the engine, and they did actually get a running machine, a testbed machine going, and they tested it at Myra, I believe, and got 120 miles an hour out of it, so I'm told. But whatever frame or rolling chassis or whatever one of the two, I believe, running engines were fitted into for that, it certainly wasn't this one, because the owner of this machine had this engine completed and built up and put into this bike. He got his hands on this engine as an incomplete example, and I believe they had to have a crankshaft made for it by Norrish. Apparently they made the crankshaft for it, and I think he said he got a couple of pistons at a Kempton Park auto jumble. Various bits and pieces were missing. I think you had to have rockers made and things like that, and even the exhausts had to be custom and specially made for it. Lots of very, very tricky and expensive work and time must have gone into this, and just so honoured to have it here. Now, it arrived here, I was told, and I've checked as much, that it only was running on the right cylinder when it came here, and there's various other things that I've been asked to check over and do, and basically get it running, and running as well as I can, and try it out and see if I think it needs anything else doing to it, either engine wise or bike wise or whatever. But this really is just an introduction to it. Like I say, the owners had that Dominator 650. It could have possibly replaced what we all know and are familiar with. Obviously, you don't really get Norton twin engines referred to as pre-units, because there never really were any unit examples apart from the smaller ones, the Jubilee, Navigator and Electra, which ran from 250 through 350 and 400cc sizes, the 400 having an electric start. But this, I suppose, would have complemented that range and headed the range as a 650 twin. I believe they referred to in Norton circles as the 650 unified twin. And here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are looking at a complete example. There will be videos featuring any work that I do on it, and if and when I get lucky enough to have a ride on it, obviously I'll be filming those rides as well. Basically, anything and everything I do, any aspect of anything that might be of any interest on this machine, no doubt I'm going to make a video of it, because this really is a once in a lifetime event. And I tried Googling. You Google Norton Unit 650 Twin, see where it gets you. You won't get very far. You might see reference to a much more recent effort, I think from about 15 years ago or so, wherever it was. But there's very little on the internet about these. So, and here, look, I'm touching one. I'm touching one. This has got to be the pinnacle of my career. I don't see how I could ever sort of top that. I felt like it might have been the pinnacle of my career when I had a few large pre-war V-twins here, especially the 1140cc Royal Enfield model KX, which was stunning and immaculate and a lovely thing to live to ride and to work on. But I never imagined that I was going to see one of these in the flesh and actually get my hands on it, work on it and ride it. So obviously I'm very excited about the prospect of doing all that, and hopefully I hope that many of my viewers will enjoy following my efforts with it as well. And it's sort of rather scary really that I've been told that someone got 120 miles an hour out of one of these at Myra. Now I'm not going to try and compete with that, but I can promise you within the parameters of being sensible, or trying to be, we'll give it a bit of a workout on the throttle if and when the time comes to ride it and it's all going well, and get a little taste of what might have been, both to look at and enjoy and to actually experience and ride. So stay with me, anyone who's interested, and watch this space. It will be worth coming back, and like I always do in recent times, I'll be making a playlist of all the videos featuring this machine and my efforts and experiences with it. So pull up a chair, grab some popcorn. This could be a long ride, but it'll be an interesting one. There's nothing else on YouTube featuring any of these. This is going to be a totally unique experience for you and me. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned please.